also learn something. Now, if you want to learn more about the markets, about the economy, about business in general, there are so many books out there. Whether you go to the bookstore, pick them up, go to the library, go on the internet, whatever it may be. But there are a few books that I've been reading in my last couple of years that I really enjoy. And, show you a couple right now. This is The Business of Investment Banking. This is a very good book. It's all about investment banking, of course. Unfortunately, after all these bailouts and companies have gone into bankruptcy or merged together, you really don't have the traditional investment bank anymore. They're more just banks doing business and have a side project of investments. Now, of course, besides investment banking, besides just the economy, there's also books about business that you may actually be interested in. Because not everything has to be boring, right? That's my hope. Now, here's a book about the business of music business, of course. This one's a very good book. I read this pretty quickly, actually, which I don't read very fast. So, here's one I actually took in class, but it's very, very good. It's another music business book. That's good. Then you have, if you want to get an MBA, here's a quick Wall Street MBA book. Very thin, but actually quite concise. And yeah, I actually read this and was able to go through it pretty quickly. Another one, if you don't want anything about the economy, but you want to know about business, try different avenues of leadership, possibly. That's always a good one. Now, if you don't want to even read about that and pretend you're taking a college course, you can always read stories about it. Random Walk Down Wall Street, very good book. I like it. It tells stories, about how things came about, from all the way from the ages of trading, goats for whatever it may be. So there are good books out there, a lot of fascinating things, different ways that you can use business. It doesn't have to be just pertaining to the stock market or the economy. Now, of course, along with books, there are a lot of the internet sites. Now, not all these sites are geared towards teaching you, but the one that I found the most helpful is Investopedia.com. This site has a dictionary that defines all the terms that you ever may need to know, that you want to know. And, they also explain information for exams. If you want to take a test, you want to get certified in certain areas, they give you the tools to take pre-test that help you have study guides, ways to prepare for these things. Or even, they have a simulation where you can actually buy and trade stocks with using fake money, of course, but you register for that, and you can trade the way that professionals do, and you can learn that way. It's a great way to do it. I've done that, and you can sit on stocks and hold them for a long period of time. You may trade every day. It really shows you the real workings of the stock market, how you have fees and how you have certain time periods where you can't do it, and all this kind of stuff, and opening hours, closing, your calls, puts, and options, and all that stuff. But we'll get to that, all those terms later on in different shows. So that's definitely a great site, Investopedia.com. Now, I've also stumbled across MoneyInstructor.com. That's another good site. You need to register, though, to get all the information that they provide, because like a lot of sites nowadays, you get to a certain point and you can't go any further unless you register. And now I haven't actually registered for that one, so I'm not too sure if you gotta pay, if you have to, get spam all the time, because that gets annoying. But nonetheless, the site teaches lessons on checking, on savings, what type of careers are out there, and that's the great thing. What type of careers are out there, and also type of degrees you may need to get, things that you need to study for, tests that you may have to take to earn those type of those careers. And also, they have a section devoted solely on kids. So if you want to get your kids involved, if you are a young person and you want to learn more, that's a great site to go to start your business knowledge career. So check those out. Check out the books. Go to your library. Go to the bookstore. The great thing about a bookstore is you can sit there, read, grab coffee, and sit there for an hour or so and actually read the book without buying it. I'm not saying that I do that, but we do. So, but thanks for stopping by this first installment of Business Basics. I hope that you come back each and every week. I hope to have a show, if not every other week or so, but I will get them out there. I will help you break down the business jargon that's going on out there. And if you have a question, please leave me a message, let me know, and I will do all I can to research it and get it out there to you. Next week's topics, I hope to talk about monopolies, public companies versus private companies, different types of investment tools. So come back, see me again. So till next time, the market's wild, play safe.